everybody? Jonathan back here today, and today we got a new map, and this is the Appalachian Mountain Logging map by Beardshot Studios, and you can see there if you got Facebook, you can follow them there on Beardshot Modding. This is a huge map. I mean, it's a 4x logging map. I don't know of any 4x logging maps that are out there, so this one is maybe the only one. I've looked for some other logging 4x maps, and the interior may be a 4x map. I'm not sure, but I know I played Rattlesnake Valley. If you watched any of those videos a while back, you probably saw some of those, and it was a huge map. So I'm looking forward to playing this one. And if this game will ever load, we'll get started. There we go. Okay, so to start, let's take a look around right here. Okay, so we're at the sawmill. Well, actually, the yard 1/store. Let me get that turned off. So there's basically the shop. You can open up the store menu from there, and then the vehicle spawn all right in here. And then this is, I guess, considered the yard. They've got some some areas there you can park equipment. And then just real quick, let's look back over here. In this direction is the sawmill. Okay, so I went ahead and placed the this one of these wood chip storage facilities. I went ahead and did that. And then you got your wood chip sell point right there. And then of course, you probably saw as we were walking up, got the good old crane with I guess the sell point is right there in between those two rusty sections right there. So that'd be nice. I don't think I'm ever going to use that crane, but maybe the sell point will be high enough that we can just drive through it. Hopefully that's the case. I haven't logged anything yet. Alright, so let's look at this map again. And I mean, this thing is huge. So I've got a bunch of equipment already in place up at landing number 1, which is kind of up in the top left of the map. I've got some more equipment just below that on the other side of the map at landing number 5. I've got a wood chip operation set up there. So let's take a look. And okay, so here's landing number 1. I've got all of my usual equipment, except for I went with a bit of a different setup with the truck this time. What I'm hoping to do is to put some maybe 6 to 8 meter long logs into this first bunk, and then we'll go with some shorter, looks like maybe about 4 meters will fit in there. I'll have to do some tests and see. Then I've got, of course, the grapple loader processor over there. We've got this is I guess sort of new. This is the John Deere 909 fella buncher, and I believe that is by TMG Logging, I think. I'll have links in the description below. They don't have a logo or anything on there, but I guess they're trying to keep it John Deere. And we've got the line skidder. I think we're going to need that with this map because there's some pretty hilly terrain. And of course we've got our tractors with all kinds of wood chippers, stump grinders, and picking up wood chips and stuff. And then got our Ford F-250 King Ranch Edition with pulling some a fuel trailer. And let's look again. Let me get over here to our other operation. So this is going to be our wood chip operation, and right now I've just got a truck with a wood chip trailer, the Beast, grapple loader, and the Ponzi Scorpion King. And I'm going to need one more grapple loader or something, Buffalo, something other, to get the wood from out there back to the landing so we can feed it to the beast. But we'll get this operation going a bit later. What I want to do first is get back to here and we'll get busy. So let's go ahead and start cutting some trees and see what we can do. Now, I thought about using some kind of a different cutter on this map because it is such high terrain, or you know, lots of terrain. But generally, the areas where they have you to cut, it's not that bad. So I'm just going to kind of go right down a line, kind of establish one cutting area, and then we'll work on the rest of it later. And I think what I'm going to do for right now is just I'm going to go south for a good ways until maybe the terrain starts to get too steep, and then we'll cut back to the I guess that'd be the east. I'm just going to try to keep my machine in a straight line. I'll tell you what, let's put them all on the left hand side, that way we'll know that we need to go back to the right. And I'm not, you know, bunching them or anything like that. I'm just going to come along, grab them with the line skidder and get them grouped that way. Now with this map, with it being so big, I'm not planning on doing any kind of, you know, we're going to clear cut the whole map or whatever, because that would take about 3 years. But we're just going to, you know, cut a bunch of trees, have some fun, and check out this map. I wonder if the lights would help any. Yeah, not much. The one nice thing about this map is it does look like you can cut the trees all the way down to the ground and not leave a stump. So I'm going to try to do that. That should help out with the line skidder, because one of the major drawbacks with the line skidder is you do have to watch out for stumps. Yeah, I really like how the trees just pop out of the ground and don't leave stumps. And so far I'm really liking this fella buncher, this John Deere, I think it's a 909 fella buncher. It's pretty nice. This map is super cool. If we can get enough logs cut and skid it back and make us a load, we'll see uh, the terrain as we're going back down the mountain. So I guess I won't cut too much. I'm going to try to get enough for a load, then we'll get that skidded up and processed. So I would like to try to make one load today. A lot of times when I start these new maps or new area or something, I don't always get a load out, but we'll try to do that. And I guess I should talk about Ridgecrest. I went to the mod sites and whatever, and I did find an update for Ridgecrest. I knew there was one out there. In fact, I think maybe I found it on his Facebook page. But anyway, there was an update for Ridgecrest, but unfortunately, to fix the collision issues and the tip issues in the giant bunker at the Sawmill, you'd have to start a new game, and I didn't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave Ridgecrest for now, and we're going to work on this map for a while, and then we may come back to Ridgecrest just to do some logging, not to worry about filling up that bunker. If I'd started with the new map before I got started with that series, and we would have gone ahead and tried to finish out the giant bunker, but I just don't really want to start over, and I don't know if there's a way to mod the map somehow to automatically put wood chips in it. I thought about that. There is a file that you can modify or whatever, but I don't think I want to fool with that, and so I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. Alright, well, the terrain looks like it's about to fall off on us, so I think I'm just about to the point where I'm going to make a turn. Oops. We'll go on down here a little ways. Well, now it's not wanting to cooperate. Yeah, I'll show you something pretty cool. I think I showed this in the last Ridgecrest video, but let's see if this is still activated. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is it puts it on the wrong side of the tree. Well, I guess it didn't like that tree. I've got a, you see up there where it says mark next tree, and no tree founded. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't like these trees. Oh well. I've got another set of marked trees that you can add. I may have to go back and do that. Okay, so much for that. Anyway, that little mod right there will allow you to put a red X on the tree, kind of mark some boundaries. But we'll go ahead and make the turn. It's getting pretty steep over here, and start heading back this way. But pretty soon I'm going to stop cutting, and we'll get some trees skidded up. I just want to kind of get a boundary defined. Yeah, I'm really liking this fella buncher so far. I have been using FDR Logging's, basically it's the Tiger Cat 822 fella buncher. Been using that for a long time, but I don't know, I may switch to this one. It seems to be working out pretty good so far. And that little stutter right there was my automatic map save mod I've got. I had some problems where the game was freezing up with certain mods, and so I added in this auto map save. Alright, so as you can see, we're a good ways away from the landing. We've got a long way to go to get to the edge of the map, so we're just going to go ahead and stop right here. And let's get busy with doing some skidding. I'm just going to go back here towards the back and kind of pull from the back towards the front. Okay, brakes, brakes. We almost had a runaway skidder. Alright, log, you stay put. See, it's steeper than you think. I'll pull this log back up the hill. Yeah, this is going to be a really neat map. I wish there was a bit more in the way of undergrowth or terrain or something in these areas, but I guess they, in order to save map size and things like that, since it is a 4X map, they decided to leave some of that out, which I guess is, you know, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Because for a 4X map, this was a fairly small download size. This is just about all this skidder can handle, so I'm not going to put any more on here. me reposition this processor real quick. I forgot to do that earlier. I got it offloaded and didn't position it correctly. I think a truck was in the way. Alright, that was pretty good right there. Now we'll just kind of swing these logs back around towards the front. Actually, let's see. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, we'll just leave them right there, then we'll use the blade to get them back where they need to be. Alright, that should work. Alright, now let's do some test runs here on the tree lengths and see what works. I'm thinking for this first bunk, it looks pretty long. I'm thinking 6 or 8 meters. So let's try 8 to start with, and if we need to back it off, we'll go down to 6. Oops, well, I forgot to, let's see what we set on here. Okay, 5 meters. Well, that'll, we'll try 5, and then we'll, oh, it's 5 or 7. Alright, let's try 7. So 5 is nearest us, 7 is over to the grapple. And let's see, what else do we have? Let's try, I don't know if this is even going to work. Okay, so we got 5, 7, and 9. Oh, everything keeps trying to do to joy the key. I mean, course play. Alright, so let's look at the 5 first. Now I'm thinking that the 5 may work out better on the back. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay, so on the back 2 bunks, that back trailer's 5. Now let's see if 7 or 9 works out better in the front. So that's 7. Yeah, I think 7's going to do it. Okay, yep. 5 in the back, 7 in the front. That'll work. I'll go ahead and throw this one on here anyway, just to get it out of the way. Well, that's not going to work. Cut that one off. Alright, so 5 and 7. We'll have to obviously make us 2 separate piles, and let's see, we'll work on the front one first. So let's change, let's get this thing fired up. We'll change that back to 7. There we go. And then whenever we get the front one filled up, we'll work on the back too. Let's get us some more logs. I got all those down here. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so I think maybe one more tree should get us the load for the front bunk. So I'm just going to go ahead and get one more. Alright, let's see what this looks like. May need one more tree. I think we can put a bit more on there. Yeah, we'll go one more tree. That should get us. Yeah, maybe one more. Let's go two more. So I'm guessing the sawdust mod isn't working on this terrain. Oops, wrong button. Alright. Yeah, especially with this map, we're really going to have to maximize our trips to the sawmill, because it is such a far distance to go, and we can do course play routes, and I probably will, but I'd much rather maximize the loads for sure. I could probably put another log on. So let's do one more tree. Let's get this last tree right over here. And that should do it. I guess I should have been counting how many trees it was to make a full load, but maybe next time we'll make a count so we'll know. Well, don't tell me there's no straps. They didn't put any straps on this truck? Well, that's pretty crazy. Alright, well I guess we'll just have to be real careful headed down the mountain. So I don't see any straps. Gotta get it just right sometimes. Alright, well, we'll fool with that later. Let's get some more logs brought up. Alright, now let's switch over to the 5 meter. Well, I really don't like that there's no straps on this trailer, but we'll just have to make do. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the back one at least has straps. I wonder if I just wasn't in the right spot for the front one. Looks like it doesn't have straps. Alright, well that's, at least the back one's got them. That's good. Not great, but good. Alright, I think that was 5 trees that we skidded up that last time, so let's go get 5 more, and that should just about get us. And it looks like we're going to run just a little bit long on time this video. So, but just hang with me. We'll see if we can get that first load down to the sawmill at least, and you can check out the map a little bit. There's 3. 4. And 5. Huh, that's weird. I think the sawdust mod is working, because look at the trees, or the front end there is off the ground a little bit, but it's just not showing it there. Should be a pile of sawdust there. It is putting sawdust down, you just can't see it. Weird. Oops. Alright, this should just about get us, and whatever we have here, we'll go ahead and make a load. Oops. Wrong machine. Alright, let's get this one locked down. Now, it sure would be nice if this one had it, but oh well, we'll just have to make do. Oh, I guess it did have something. Oh, I know maybe why I can't lock it down. Yeah, there we go. I was on the wrong implement there. Okay, cool. Off we go to the sawmill. Now you're going to get a real good look at this map as we're headed down the mountain. There is tons and tons and tons of trees. And I'll also put a link in the description below about this truck and trailer combination. I can't exactly remember where it came from, but I'll try to find it and put it in there somewhere. Yeah, so coming down this mountain, there's a lot of little switchbacks. We'll just take it real slow. But as we're coming down the mountain, you get a good idea of the terrain. It's really cool. Look at all the trees. Now these trees on these steep slopes, I'm not going to worry about cutting those, but the areas that are pretty accessible to a fellow buncher or a scorpion king, something like that, we'll try to get them cut. Oh no. Well, that's kind of what I was afraid of. I wonder if this is going to be able to pull it over. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Thought I had it. Alright, let's see if we can make it the rest of the way down the hill without spilling over again. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge just getting down the hill. I think next time in the back two bunkers, I'm not going to load them up quite as much. Well, at least I had the straps on there, because if I wouldn't have had the straps, that'd have been a pretty big disaster. Alright, I think we made it. That was the last switchback. Alright, let's see if we can get these logs sold. Alright, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not going to fool with that crane. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up today on the Appalachian Mountain, or whatever this thing is called, Appalachian something. And I'll get the truck back up there to the set, and we'll work on getting some more logs delivered next time. So now we know we got to be careful going down the mountain. But anyway, this is a first look at the Appalachian logging map, I guess is what it is. But this is going to take the place for now of Ridgecrest, And we're going to continue working on timberlands and Pacific Inlet. High-speed logging number 4 should be coming hopefully pretty soon, hopefully in the next week or two. I've got just maybe a few more, just maybe 2, 3, 4 more hours, maybe a gameplay to get everything cut and at least skid it up before we get ready for high-speed logging number 4 on Pacific Inlet. But that's coming pretty soon, so look forward to that. Then of course we got Crossroads, where we're trying to do plantation style forestry, planting a whole bunch of trees, and that's going pretty good. Got I think 2 fields planted now, so we'll continue on with that one. But anyway, that's going to do it this time on Appalachian Logging Map. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.